What's up, everyone? Here today to do my first impressions of the series Berserk. Now, I know it's an older story, and I believe the manga came out in 1990, but I'm just now getting around to it, and I've heard a lot of good things about the series, but man, it really just like showed me where a lot of characters got inspired from. In my opinion, I feel that Griffith was the first Aizen because man, what a betrayal. So I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I obviously am gonna say some things about the series that I really enjoyed and just let guys know what I thought about it. So I actually started off watching the animation, and I watched the first couple episodes. But when I got done with the anime, I actually had to go back and read some things from the beginning of the manga because I guess you miss out on a lot of things in the animation. But overall, the animation, even though it's old, it still was good to me. It almost seems actually a little bit before its time with some of the movements, and I don't know. I haven't seen anything that old that moves that well or is animated that well besides Dragon Ball Z or like Yu Yu Hakusho. But either way, man, I really enjoyed myself catching up on this series. I'm at about chapter 160 right now, and even after where the anime leaves off is a really good story. So the main protagonist of the story is a character named Guts, and man, he is such a boss, man. It's such a badass. He makes characters like Sasuke, Aizen, man, I can name multiple series. He just makes these days badasses look like fucking mice to him because he is just so ruthless at times. And as I said, it starts off with we actually in the anime it starts off with him being the Black Swordsman, and after the Golden Age, and it starts off with him killing a monster, and after that, I just was kind of confused because then we went over to like this regular era, and I figured we see how it happened, but man, how the eclipse and all that comes about, it just really blew my mind. Something else that I really loved about this story, and as far as I don't know any stories that go farther back than 1990 that displays such development from characters, especially from Guts, Casca, and Griffith. Don't get me wrong, when I say Griffith, I actually don't believe he really changed. In the end, he didn't change. The only thing that really ever changed Griffith was Guts, and I don't think it was necessarily even Guts as a person. It was the fact that it was something he couldn't have, and he could not stand it, and he pretty much lost it because of that. And just seeing their final duel, man, it was just so sweet just how Guts prevailed. Another thing that I really enjoyed was watching Casca develop as a character. In the beginning, I could not foreseen what happens with Guts and her, just because, well, I mean, it is manga at the end of the day, but like, I don't know, it just really kind of threw me off for a second, just because she was just such a brute at the beginning, and just seeing how things end up. But in the ending, man, so messed up, especially where I'm at in the manga. It's so messed up what ends up happening to her. But hopefully it'll be nice to see her get through what she's going through right now, because I don't want to exactly say too much for people who haven't seen the manga, but you never know because it is a pretty fucked up series. One of the things that I really enjoyed about the series were the ups and downs of the characters and the overall plot. It was just so up and down, from as far as the rise of the Band of Hawks, Guts having his inner struggle with if he's really Griffith's friend or not, with Casca not being able to decide, like kind of at a point in time whose side she really is on, Griffith's or Guts. And it was just so up and down, from even the conflict in the kingdom when Griffith almost gets assassinated. It was just so up and down, and I really enjoyed it a lot. But that ending, man, it really, even though I'm not gonna lie, I've already been spoiled, and I was told that Griffith like does something messed up, but wow, after all they did for him, like how could you be so spiteful? Like it just really surprised me. Like I thought he was low, but for some reason I thought it might have been like some sort of accidental like betrayal or something, or like some messed up reason. But no, he pretty much realized that he knew he was gonna take this path regardless of what happened, or if he really wanted to become a king as he aspired to be. And man, it just really like showed me where a lot of characters come from, in my opinion. So those are my first impressions of the series Berserk, because I'm not caught up yet. But let me know what you guys think about the series, if you've read it or have touched the anime or anything. Just let me know what you guys think of the series overall, and thanks.